Hi. Nay. No, I don't have my mic on. So it's been a while. I'm sorry for the very big hiatus. I moved. I've opened up a boutique in Stockholm, Nytorget, Vintage Sphere. It's been a crazy start of 25. I'm just gonna film this intro for a styling video. I have styled some of my favorite pieces from my vintage shop for fall, mainly. Yes, we're thinking about fall because there's a storm, the heat wave is over. I live in Sweden, so I'm prepping for fall. Actually, let me get the pieces that I'm gonna be styling so you can see them up close. So it came down to 5 pieces. I picked out this one, and obviously I'm going to show it in full body. Stripe is big right now, especially the black and white and asymmetric stretch jersey. This is from the 2000s. So welcome behind the scenes. This is my photo studio where I shoot products for Vintage Sphere. The thing I love most about this dress is that you can wear it off shoulder like this. So how I went about styling this one is that since it's dropped waist, I decided to accentuate that with a belt, a hip belt. This one has pockets, which is very hot right now. This is my own piece. I thrifted this. This is genuine leather, and yeah, it just fits nice. And then I tried on my own, very own archive piece, if you will. This is a Trip NYC jeans jacket that I have had since 2005. Yes, like 20 years. Here I am trying to decide if I should go with the hunter belly boots or if I should go with my other kind of archival piece in my wardrobe. This is actually a Doc Martens boots that I got from my sister. She's my big sister, and I got these back when, probably like 2004 or 5 also. These were my favorite boots back then. I wore them all the time. Now I haven't worn them in a while, and it's cool to bring them back in this look. For a bag, I decided to go with this baguette bag that is from Vintage Sphere, and has some razor striping detail, which I love and I think it's kind of cool. And yeah, that's the whole outfit. Like, I feel like I can hear yeah, yes playing in the background to this outfit. This is so me in 2005, 2006. It's just very funny to style this kind of a look again on myself. And I think it's really nice. I think it came together the way it should. So now back to me sitting down and showing you another piece that I'm about to style. A knit top with these silver grommet studs, which is why I love this top so much. And I really love this tank top knit style. And also it has some asymmetric details and some kind of like mesh knitting right here. For this one, I wanted to go kind of simple. I love the bright red, kind of like a tomato red top with a muted brown wool pant. The juxtaposition of it all. For shoes, I picked my pointy toe kitten heel. Black, very simple. I think they're from the 90s, and I just love how they stick out under the pants like this, under the wide legs. I first chose this brown leather Y2K bag, but then I also decided it would be fun to have another print going on with this leopard bag that is from the 90s. And yeah, I think that looks really cool too in this look. I think this is sort of a casual office attire. And let's get to the next piece. This is another striped jersey mini dress with a dropped waist. The last one also had a dropped waist actually, but this is kind of cute, like cap sleeve or puff sleeve. Not as dramatic as the black and white. This is more like a dark burgundy, chocolate plum brown color and beige. I think this is super adorable on the body. I felt like a little girl in this dress in like the best positive way. I felt that this dropped waist also deserved a belt with it, so I paired it with this wide leather brown belt. It is kind of like a Paloma wool-ish type of belt that I found. And for shoes, I picked up these Hunter Welly boots to this dress. I wanted to go a very Kate Moss Glastonbury 2005. I'm very into 2005 right now for some reason. I don't know if it's me like being nostalgic for myself back in 2005, but yeah, I just think it's a cool fashion era to draw inspiration from right now. There are so many cool fashion icons from this era. Kate Moss, as I said, but also Chloe Sevigny, Alexa Chung. To keep on with this kind of casual, loose, sort of like a festival appropriate outfit, I chose this suede leather bag. It's my own. It's a black suede with silver studs, and this is my everyday bag, and I think it just goes with exactly everything. It's vintage from the mid 2000s, and I'm just in love with this hobo style bag right now. Very slouchy, very big, sort of making a statement for the outfit, so you can go very simple, and then it's just like the bag doing the most. So yeah, this is the final outfit. Or not final, I guess, because I also tried it with a leather jacket on as well. This is a worn in distressed brown kind of fitted 90s leather jacket. It's from my own wardrobe. With these fitted leather jackets, I love to style them kind of like a top almost, buttoned all the way up or zipped all the way up, like this. And yeah, this is the final outfit, I guess, for this striped dress. I think it was nice with the black and the brown and neutral tones. Very casual, like you can wear it every day. Let's bring out the big guns. The way my jaw dropped when I found this. Fireman's clasp workwear jacket. These have been all over my Pinterest for a year now, and I finally got my hands on one. I'm actually really sad to let this go, but I know for me this doesn't fit into my wardrobe, but I know it will fit into someone else's perfectly. Yeah, such a great find, and this is how I would style it. Look, when I had this striped dress on with the hunter boots, it was just so perfect for this jacket. I decided to just leave it be and style it this way. You know, when it's right. With this kind of color, I think it's nice to have your hair up. So I just took a hair clip and put my hair up very fast, just messy. But I think it's part of the vibe with this outfit. A little bit messy hair. And then actually, I was so surprised to see that this burgundy bag from before worked very well with this outfit. Something about the dark navy blue with the burgundy works so well together. And I also think it kind of brought in some other cool aspect to the look. You know, it's the juxtaposition again between the kind of casual workwear jacket, oversized, with this a bit smaller baguette bag, very feminine, and kind of sporty as well with the racer stripes. And here comes the last one. This is an amazing wool blazer jacket, military style, and it's from the Swiss lifestyle luxury brand. I've learned Ansui. Ansoy. I don't know how it's pronounced actually, but I've learned they've been around from like the 19th century. They're originally a silk craftsmanship specialist, and this is a 100% wool, and the lining is a 100% silk. Here's the brand tag. I love this buttoning, and also that you can style up the collar. I'll show you when I style it. As I said, I love to style these fitted jackets buttoned up all the way and wear it kind of like a top. I think these kind of blazer type jackets that's tailored and fitted work really well with low-waisted denim. I like these because these are kind of like a middle between straight leg and a boot cut. They're not very wide boot cut, but they're not like totally slim straight leg either. They're kind of in between. And I think that's very nice. For shoes, I thought it was nice again to go dressy with a kitten heel, pointy kitten heel from the 90s. The same ones that I wore in another outfit. The thing I also liked about this pairing with the jacket and the jeans is that the jeans has kind of a faded effect, which works really well with the tone of the jacket. They're kind of similar, like grayish beige tone. I wanted to style this in a everyday kind of way, which is why I brought in this brown leather bag from the 2000s. I think this is a nice balance between dressed up and casual. Maybe some people would even say it's a smart outfit. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that I styled the collar up because I love when you do a high neck collar. I tried it with my hair down as well, and most of the time I feel like you have to have your hair up with a high neck collar, but I think this works very well too. Thing I love about this jacket is that you can style it in different ways. So now I have unbuttoned it and I'm trying to just have the top bottom closed, and then it's just like a short swing coat kind of jacket. Just perfect for those days when you don't have the energy to button all those buttons. So I know I said this was the last piece that I've styled, but then I forgot I had also styled this cropped off-shoulder top. I wasn't too sure about this top when I first saw it. You know, it is very 2000s, almost like kitsch 2000. But since it's a muted and very nice brown hue, I actually think it's a nice layering piece. This could totally be the final outfit, but I wanted to push myself a little more, so I actually put on this skirt. This is a pleated wool skirt that I thrifted last fall. It's in one of my YouTube videos. It's actually a maxi skirt, but I have safety pinned it, so it will be kind of like a bubble midi skirt. I guess that's a good takeaway from this video. You can just take your maxi skirts and put a bunch of safety pins in it and kind of drape it to your perfect asymmetric bubble skirt. And since I felt experimental, I chose this pocket belt again with it. Sort of cool, sporty look, but since I'm not that sporty of a girl, I paired it with my Mary Janes and some knee-high socks. I feel like maybe you will all get tired of me saying and talking kind of slowly, but English is my second language, so bear with me as I my way through this styling video and talk over sections. My microphone died, so we'll just have to do with this kind of audio for the rest of the video, but it's almost over. For the bag, I chose this suede studded bag because, as I said, it goes with absolutely everything. This outfit is definitely out of my comfort zone, so let me know what you think about this. Yeah, so that was my big comeback to YouTube. I'm really actually inspired to make more YouTube videos, and I'm gonna be putting less pressure on myself, not get everything like perfect, not be so performative, because that took the fun out of it for me actually. So I'm gonna try to like just go with the flow, and I'll post when I post, and I'm so appreciative for everyone sticking around. And I've actually got some very cute comments saying that you miss my videos. Makes me so motivated and inspired as well to see that you actually like them. So yeah, there will be more videos. I have a ton of ideas. There's not a problem with the lack of ideas, and creativity coming from my part. So yeah, I'm just happy to be back. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.